I think of rent as theft in some aspects. And no, don't go charging at your landlord all angry or to the nice lady at the leasing office. You sign the lease. Nobody puts a gun to your head. You give them the money every month. I think you're robbing yourself of the opportunity, honestly, to invest in yourself in the long term. And keep this in mind when you are paying rent, you are a customer paying a business for a service, right? And any business that's in business is in business to make money. So they put a little profit margin on top of there. That profit margin money could be going back to you. Let me explain real quick. I did a little research, and according to apartments.com, rents in the Inman Park, Edgewood area of downtown Atlanta go like this. For a studio, just a studio, that's no bedroom, that's no actual bedroom. A studio apartment rents for about $1,672 a month. For a one-bedroom apartment in that same area, you spend about $1,778 a month. This is for rent. This is not for a home. This is not a fenced-in yard. This is just for a one-bedroom apartment. For a two-bedroom, $2,418 a month. It's pretty staggering, right? Now, for the cost of that studio rental with no actual bedroom, you could afford this two-bedroom condo on Boulevard. You could actually afford this cute 3-bed, 2.5-bath home near the West Side Beltline in Atlanta. With that typical one-bedroom budget we were talking about, remember, the average budget is $1,778 a month to rent in Inman Park and Edgewood. For that budget, you can live in this chic 2-bed, 2-bath condo off North Avenue. Or this really nice 3-bed ranch in East Atlanta, DeKalb. Now, let's take that 2-bedroom apartment budget and put it to work. Look at this cute, renovated 1920 bungalow just waiting for you on Memorial Drive. Now, those are all examples just inside 285. And you know that there are areas in Metro Atlanta where your dollar goes farther. Okay, let's go back to paying for an apartment or a rental house each month. You're, paying that profit margin in your rent. Again, they're in business to make money, and they're making money off of you. When it comes to paying a mortgage instead, when you decide to buy something for yourself, that profit margin actually just becomes equity. As your property continues to gain in value, and in Atlanta, homes gain value. As your home continues to gain value, you gain equity. Think about it this way. The average house in Metro Atlanta bought in the year 2010, the value increased by 50%, meaning if you bought a $200,000 home or condo in 2010, it's worth, on average in Metro Atlanta, about $300,000. That's $100,000 in profit you made in that 10-year period. Crazy, right? If it was a $300,000 house, on average in Atlanta, now it's worth about $450,000 in the year 2020 versus what you paid for it in 2010. And there's no indication that that's going to slow down or change anytime soon either. I mean, there's, more than 1 million people coming to live in Metro Atlanta between now and like 2030, 2040. You're never going to make that kind of money long-term leasing in Metro Atlanta. As long as you're renting, that kind of income is never a potential for you. If you become a home buyer, however, well, not only is the income potential there, but studies have shown, economic data is out there. This is the number one way to grow personal and familial and generational wealth in the United States of America. Home buying. Yeah. And for what you spend on rent, you actually tend to get a little bit more by paying a mortgage. Am I giving you something to think about? Oh man, I hope so. So here's the deal. If you've got a lease coming up for renewal soon, I get it. We're getting to the end of the year. It happens. Then maybe you want to be curious and see what you're paying in rent would get you in a home, a condo, a townhouse. Man, I'd love to look for you. No obligation to it whatsoever. I actually enjoy doing that. I'll just send you an email and show you what's available in that price range. You tell me what area of town. We can really, hone in on that search. Your budget, your area of town, I'll show you what's available. It's a lot of fun. I think you're going to be blown away, honestly. With interest rates at historic lows, this is an opportunity you don't want to pass up if you can. If your credit's in good shape, 620 or better, now is the opportunity to kick the tires on becoming a homeowner. Stop paying profit margin to your landlord or your leasing agency. That profit margin should be yours. It's your money, you're earning it, invested in you. Let's talk.